I have the catalyst done to the last detail. All the decals. And I have the driver figure done with decals, with a visor. This is a driver figure that I modified from Build It Better's files. Was an SR1 driver figure. I modified it to fit both the SR2, which has wider handlebars, and I also made modification to the driver figure to fit the catalyst. These handlebars are not as wide. I like having a driver figure on my RC snowmobiles. I think it makes for better running videos. The issue is the weight up high of the driver figure affecting the handling of the sled. My original driver figure was almost a half a pound. Now with this 3D printed driver figure, it's right around 5 ounces. I really enjoy getting all the details right on my models. So in the past, I was using a local print shop to make my decals. And then I would notice some things weren't quite right, whether it be the size of a decal or the colors. So I got a Cricut Maker 3. Now I have the ability to adjust these decals and really get them right. I darkened the blue, it wasn't dark enough. And the 600 decal and the 146 decals, I had to bump them sizes up a little bit. They weren't big enough. Also, like small lettering, like this catalyst decal and this small cat that goes on the front of the hood on the top. It's hard to cut those edges accurately, so I put a matching black border to where they're going to be placed. Now they also stick better because it'll cut outside around the border. This is being printed on white vinyl. So I got the cut guides turned on. These decals are all white. And then these decals on the bottom here, these two cats and these lettering right in here, they're cutting a border around them. They go on the white driver figure. This M or mountain decals that go on the side covers, they didn't have shading on the decals that were shared on the Discord forum. So I got the shading in them, and then again, these long skinny tips, they don't stick down very well. So I've added a black matching border to the 3D printed side covers where they're going to be placed. So they'll stay down better, and you're not cutting that little skinny tip right here. So I'm saving a lot of trips to the print shop, making changes and getting all these details right. Now I've turned these cut guides off. Go up to the upper right hand corner, click here to make the stickers. Next, we'll choose the material and load the cutting mat into the Cricut. Designing this visor is pushing the abilities of my modeling experience, but the look of that helmet without the visor kind of had a bald-faced look. I had to do something about that. Pretty happy with how that turned out. I got more to show you how creative you can get with 3D printing, Cricut machine, as far as working with these driver figures. Made a driver figure for the free ride with collars and decals to match the sled. And another one for the summit. So there's a bit of a look at what you can do with a 3D printed driver figure, a little paint, and a Cricut machine. Dress up your radio control snowmobile if you're into that sort of thing. For you guys that are on the Discord forum, the SkeeRide Discord forum, I've shared the files, the modified Build a Better driver figure files, and now also the visor I designed.